So the next thing we're going to be looking at here in this very video, we're going to be looking at something I wrote down for you. And I said that the marriages that last long, the marriages that stay long, they learn to cooperate with each other. And this is also very, very important. That's something I've discovered. There are lots and lots of couples today who are together, but they are not cooperating. They are not cooperating at all. They are just there as husband and wife, but the man is doing his own thing, the woman is doing his own thing, and this end up affecting the marriage, affecting the children, which shouldn't be so. So now I just want to encourage you, listen to me, learn to cooperate with your spouse. It is in your best interest. Now the next thing we're going to be looking at here is that I discovered that the marriages that last long, they have learned to work together in agreement. Listen. The Bible says, can two work together unless they agree? As long as people are not working in agreement, it becomes a problem. As long as couples are not working together in agreement, it becomes a problem. If you want your marriage to last, hear me, you must make a conscious decision that the both of you will work together in agreement. See, it's something that you have to do on purpose, because when you do this on purpose, it's going a very long way to help. So learn to work together in agreement. Agree on a whole lot of things. Of course, there are certain matters that the both of you may not agree upon. I want you to understand something. We can have differences in opinions. You and your spouse can have differences in opinions. But when it comes to decisions, important matters that has to do with your marriage, learn to agree and work in agreement. This is the secret behind marriages that last long. And finally, we're going to be looking at the last one. Learn to care for each other and appreciate each other. This is one secret that I discovered. The marriages that last long, the couples, they care a lot for each other. They appreciate each other. And so I want to ask you today, do you really care for your spouse? If you do, show it, prove it, because it will help a great deal. We are living in a world today where couples no longer care for each other. In most cases, people only care about themselves. And this is something that it's a normal human nature to be selfish. But this is where we need to spend time to work on. And so I want to encourage you, because this is the secret of the marriages that have lasted long. Give it your best shot. Make up your mind. Your marriage is going to last long. And one of the ways to do this is to care for your spouse. Are you a man? You are listening to me. Care for your wife. Show her some care. Same thing applies. Show your husband some care. You get the point now. This same thing applies to the women as well. And while that is going on, learn to appreciate each other. Stop complaining about any little thing that your spouse does. Learn to appreciate each other. You see, it is true that it is not every time your spouse will do the right thing. But trust me, for whatever it is that they do, learn to appreciate them. I remember years ago when I newly got married, I was always snapping at everything that my wife does. And I want to explain this so that you understand what I'm talking about. Those days when she cooks, I will complain. There was nothing she does that was right for me because I was a perfectionist. But then I realized that that was always bringing up an issue. So you know what I did? I made up my mind. I was going to stop it. And I'm telling you, it helped a great deal. Over the years, it has helped me. Over the years, it has helped her. You get the point now? So instead of complaining, I began to appreciate her. Wow, this thing you did. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See, never get so used to each other to the point where you no longer have value for each other. I believe this is one very important secret you must learn. I've seen lots and lots of couples who have become so used to each other. They treat each other like trash. You will see ladies who have more respect for people outside than the man inside. You will see men who have more respect for women outside than the woman inside. to the point where you see a man who is keeping a very young lady, a very young, disrespectful lady out there as a side chick. The lady disrespects him. The lady does not have value for him. But yet, he keeps loving that one. You know why? Because he has become too familiar with the one in the house. He has become too used to the one in the house to the point where he has lost value. Never come to that point where you lose value for your wife or for your husband. Each year that passes by, let their value increase. Let the value you have for them, let it increase. And I'm telling you, it will go a long way to help your marriage. I know there are people who may not quite accept what I'm sharing with you right now, but it's a very simple thing. See, what you appreciate. Let me explain to you. What you appreciate in your life, what you give value to, becomes valuable. If, for example, you see this pen that I'm holding right now, I have no value for this pen. You know, in the long run, do you know what's going to happen? I'll end up throwing this pen away because I have no value for it. And I have forgotten that the times when I needed to write, the pen was available for me to write. I've forgotten that the times when I needed this pen to accomplish certain things, the pen was available for me to do it. But now, because I no longer have that particular need for writing, I feel, the pen has now become useless. Now, the day I'm going to need this pen, it will come. But when that day comes, the pen will no longer be available. You know why? Because I lost value for it and I threw it away. There are many couples today who have lost value for their spouse. And this single act has brought distrust in their homes, betrayal in their homes. And so, when there is no longer trust in the marriage, the protective cover of that marriage is broken. Many have used the lack of value for their spouse to scatter things in their homes. It shouldn't be that way. Came here to encourage you. These things I'm sharing with you, these are secrets. Secrets that you don't hear every day. But these are the secrets of the marriages that have lasted long. You want yours to last long? Listen to these words again and again, and I'm telling you to help. Especially this last one I spoke about. As a woman, have value for your husband. It is true your husband may not be living up to expectations the way you really expect it. Never allow that to make your value for him to drop. Same thing applies to you as a man. Never you think that the young ladies out there, they are of more value than the wife that you have in the house. Remember, the wife you have in the house is not just your wife, but the mother of your children. This is the one who agreed to stay with you, who agreed to get married to you for many years. And so for that reason, have value for her. And when you do this, the both of you will become valuable in each other's eyes. And whether you like it or not, this simple act will add spice to your marriage, and it will help your marriage to last longer, to preserve your marriage. So that will be all for this. There are lots of other things I would love to talk about, but I don't want to make this video to be too long. So I'm going to be stopping here. I believe very strongly for you to have watched up until this moment, it means that you have enjoyed the video. So don't forget to like the video, smash the like button, drop me a comment, let me know what resonated with you. I want to know what you actually learned from this video. And most importantly, if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to this channel. Click on the notification bell so that the next time I post a new video, you will be the first to receive that video. That'll be all for now. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.